Plans to raise tuition at the University of Saskatchewan has students concerned about affordability. John Flatter's now on the hike they're facing and the reasons behind it.
With the increasing cost of living on the mind of most Saskatchewan residents, the student union president at the U of S says a planned hike in tuition is the last thing students want to hear.
Affordability is a huge factor in these decisions. The news of a 3.8% tuition increase is a sizable concern, not just for our current students, but also for our prospective students.
A Saskatoon NDP MLA says the recent budget doesn't keep up with the cost pressures facing campuses and that it's students that will bear the brunt.
And these post-secondary institutions has to fill that gap. So that may come from the interested students. That should not be the case. Our institutions should not be dependent on the interested student for their revenue. The government need to fund the institutions.
He also criticized the province for not extending another 4-year funding agreement with universities. In an email to CTV News, the Minister of Advanced Education says the government is committed to maintaining affordable tuition for students and that it did extend the funding agreement for another year. Quote, the extension includes a permanent increase of $12 million to base operating funding, plus a one-time $6 million increase. These measures support the financial stability of our institutions. The extension also continues the existing 4% cap on tuition increases at Saskatchewan post-secondary institutions. He says this year the province expects to give over $113.4 million in direct support to students through tax credits, grants, and scholarships. The university says it did get a small bump in funding, but not as much as it had hoped for. The deputy provost says they're in talks with the province to enter another multi-year funding agreement.
When we can enter into a multi-year model as opposed to year by year, it allows us to give students the lay of the land over a period of time so that they can plan. That's exactly the sort of work we want to be doing with our students.
John Flatter, CTV News, Saskatoon.